I have been home for several weeks, going through my truck, my trailer, making sure everything right. This week's gonna be a blitz week, but I gotta get out here and start making some money. So just doing a check on everything. I got my generator, fresh bedding, got the AC, straps, just getting everything, like I said, ready, man.
If you like hot shotting content, hit that subscribe button. It helps our little channel more than you know.
You know, they got that blitz going on. Today is Monday. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But anyways, I'm going to pick up a load from one of our customers, and this one's going all the way to Maine. Haven't been doing that much lately, so you know what? I said, you know, I'll do it. I mean, it's over $5,000. I couldn't, you know, pass it up. All of our guys are booked up. I am Maine bound. Truck and trailer looks good. Man, I've done a lot. I've fan, clutch, belt, trans fluid, oil, fuel filters. There's probably a couple more things that I've missed. I got my truck tip top. Now when I come back, I'm gonna do my trailer. Let's get it, y'all. I'm on site picking up. I think it's gonna be 3 pieces of equipment. It is tricky putting 3 pieces on here. I hope they have ramps where I'm going. I've done a lot of these loads, and I'm gonna try something new today. I'm gonna spin this one around. That way that motor sets right here. You can see all the weight. It's literally on the back of my trailer, which I've done them like this a lot. Doesn't matter, it still rides good, but I am gonna spin that just to see if it makes any difference. I'll do 4-point securement, get this bad boy down the road. All right, I'm currently in Joplin, Missouri, and I just did a very good pre-trip. Today is the day they start this blitz. I think this one's gonna be bad. I really do. I've been through a lot of these. There's a lot of new laws, like this English speaking law, where for anybody that does not know, if you do not speak fluent English or enough to communicate with the DOT, you will be placed out of service. It's a law that Trump passed in. Don't really get into politics on this channel, but that's probably going to create a bunch of BS. So I backed this one on in case it's hard for us. In case they don't have a ramp up there in Maine, I can kind of drive this wheel on that one, flip this ramp over, and vice versa. My equipment's situated, went over everything, got new tires. I've done a lot, man. I've done a lot to my truck this last couple of weeks. Did it all myself. I kind of like mechanicing a little bit. I just know my limits. The blitz is basically logbook. It is equipment, and it is driver files. So I'm sure that's probably our cab book, right? Let's get out here. My 10 hours is always up. I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna do a good pre-trip and get on the road. This is how you pull up into Discount Tire. There she is. Everything seems to be riding good. Nothing to complain about. But I did have some issues
This one right here twisted on me. This turned sideways, created a little slack. That's the first time that's ever happened. But it kind of pulled it sideways this way. Luckily, man, I do my chains like this. That way, if it does loosen up, it won't come unhooked and fall. So that really helped me out big time. Easy fix though. I'm in Indiana, man, and these roads are garbage out here. So it's just what it is. I am out here in, man, the beautiful state of New York. It is nice. Man, I left Texas. Today's Wednesday, but I left Texas. It's 100 degrees there right now. You can see the load. It's riding good. Everything's going good. I have went through a couple of weigh stations. It's blitz week, and nobody wants to inspect me. My truck's tip top right now, man. Only thing I had to do was I had 2 tires that I didn't like. I changed them, did another one. The only thing that I have now is my spare. I'm just real picky when it comes to tires. I plan on dropping this probably 11 tomorrow, 11 a.m., 11 to 12. You know, I've ran into issues a couple times. I have done a lot of these loads. I mean, we've done maybe 150 of these loads. And usually I have them all through the same way. This third one sets on my ramps. Sometimes when I show up and they don't have a loading dock, it creates a nice little shit show. So what I did on this was I did this. This rotates both ways. So now, worst case scenario, I can turn this wheel back on that one, flip this ramp over, and then drive onto this one and flip this ramp over. This is a 3,000 pound unit, so it's like 3,200 pounds, so it's not real heavy. But man, I've noticed a huge difference with it like this, because like I said, that weight is over that dual right there. My 30-minute break is up, so I am gonna get on the road. I'm in upstate New York right now. I still have about 6 hours to go. It's the first time being to Maine, man. I've been all over. I'm gonna post an overlay of all the places I've been, but I've been all over. The furthest I've been was New Hampshire. So I kind of wanted to come up here anyways. Today's all about hustle, and then literally try to find something out here. So let's see what we get. I'm at this TA out here, New Hampshire. This is the line going into it, and then this is the line behind me. We're stopped on the side of the road, and you got guys right here trying to get in. Lewiston, Maine, and what do you know? They don't have a loading ramp. So I'm glad I did this. I've never gotten this off like this, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. All right, I got that load drop. There's a bunch of flatbeds around here empty. You know what that means? Ain't any freight. Blitz. Yeah, we're out here in full force. Look at this. I don't think I've ever seen one this bad. Got drug dogs out here. Full force.
Wellington, Connecticut is where I am right now. I dropped that load off yesterday, and there's just nothing up here. I do not like going anything north of New Jersey. PA and all that, I'm good. Or New Jersey and above. I don't like it. It's all toll roads. Freight's garbage for flatbed. You know, I'm just saying, I've never really had luck. That's why I stay south. So, trying to put a couple things together. Probably gonna run some vehicles up out of here. Grab a couple trucks. When I do, or any of us guys hit these bad areas, you make your money going in, right? To where, worst case scenario, if you got a dead head up out, you're still good. I'm not gonna sit here and burn time up, because time is valuable too. Bad thing about today is it's Friday. I'm not gonna sit here all weekend. I'll grab some cars and try to get, central US, something to cover fuel. If I can get my fuel covered for the week, that makes this $5,500 load all profit pretty much. Our main thing is like maximize 1 week, right? Make as much as you can in 1 week and then duplicate it. So if I sit here and I get washed out today, and then this will flow into my Monday. This will flow into my next week, right? So that's how I look at it. I know being a driver, you got to look at it different. How much did I make this month? But I break it down in a week, maximize this week, then duplicate it, and then, you have good months. Do you guys is that how you guys do it? And it's all in how you look at it, but then it all comes out the same, really. Make as much as you can, keep as much as you can.
So, I hate messing with cars. I do it because, like, if we're ever in a bad area, I know I can jump on the board. We can jump on and find vehicles, right? This front one is going to Oklahoma. The back one's going to Texas. So I was in Connecticut, and there was just no freight coming out of there, none. They had 9-10 foot tall loads going for $1.30 a mile on like 1,000 miles, and I'm not doing it, right? Somebody's making the money, and it's not us on that. Like with vehicles, I know, like, even if it's 70-80 cents a mile, like, the guy's not making much. So what happened with this BMW is they had it posted for $950. The back one is $900. So he asked me, he was a guy from overseas, let me just say that, but he asked me, hey, can you cut me a break on it? I'm like, cut you a break on it? He's like, yeah, give me a discount. I said, a discount? I told him straight up, I said, look, man, my bills don't give me a discount. And you had it posted for $950. I did tell him, just in all honesty, hey, I'll do it for $900. I'm not going any lower than that. Okay, let me check with a customer. I hate dealing with vehicles for this reason. I told him, I said, look, man, am I wasting my time here? There's other stuff I could be grabbing. I'm running a business, man. This isn't, and it's only with cars. They'll have something posted for $950 and then turn around and try to move it for $800. Freight is the opposite. They post it for $800, you can get $950. He came back like 20 minutes later, said, hey, customers only wants to do it for $800. And I said, man, you can keep it. I'm gonna get something else. It's not a big deal. And just kind of threw it out there. Hung up with him. 10 minutes later, he called me back, said, I got it, $900. So he asked me to check in with a customer. I checked in with a customer, and he said, oh my God, you speak English. The customer said that. I said, yeah. And he was like, man, this broker. I said, man, don't even get me started on it. It already started off bad. Like, I don't like it when people try to slash prices, right? You got to post it for something, honor it. Anyways, left a bad taste in my mouth, man. I can't stand doing business like that. I have a date night tonight. My wife and I, our things, man. We watch these little series, so I'm gonna jump up in here and watch our little series, and they have it to where like you can watch with them when they're away. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump in here. All right, I made it home. I did get that load drop. Everything went uneventful. It's funny because the guy with the BMW that I went on a rant about, he still owes me money. You know, the customer paid $800. He was supposed to pay $100, and he's ghosting me. So, go figure. That's why I went on that rant, because I knew the guy was like shifty. And but everything went uneventful. I'm gonna wrap this video up. I appreciate all you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.